Do we have intro music? Bing, bing, ding, ding, ding,
You're going to
ding,
tell us
ding.
what the intro music
do,
is.
do.
Whatever the music is you want. Okay?
Welcome to Dave's Tiki Bar. You don't really have to go far. Just come on by One Bar Lane. You can have some great time with Davey and his Tiki Bar. Hey,
We've been desperate for a theme song for weeks. Finally,
wasn't gold, but it was silverish.
it was solid gold.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome to the Tiki. Welcome back to the Tiki Deck, and my dear friend Terry Barna. Terry, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
Thanks for singing
having
us
me.
in.
I've been
Thanks for being
watching. I've been watching the videos since day one. I bought your book when it came out.
Wow.
I know. No, I take this stuff very seriously,
Well,
sir.
that's why we had to get you up here to make a drink. How are you, my friend? What's been going on?
You know, I'm good. It is what it is, right?
I know.
You know. Okay, so here's what's weird. I don't know when this is going to show, but today is Friday the 13th.
Yes.
The last time I was in the theater was in Orangeville on Friday the 13th, March 2020.
I know. And when we film this, when it releases, who knows? But you and Lynn are seeing the show tonight.
We are. We're gonna go see,
and on a
yep.
Friday the 13th.
On a Friday the 13th.
And by my reckoning, it is now 518 days.
Wow.
Is that right? I think that's the right math. 518 days, I think,
Yeah.
since that night that we closed that show.
Yep.
So it's been a while, but here we are.
Yep. And that
we're still
COVID
doing
thing
it.
really played with you, right? It was Too Close to Home, which was the show that was just opening that night.
You are a talent, Mr. Barna. You are a river of many moods.
There's too much locked in there, buddy.
I know. I've seen inside that head, and it's a scary place. I have seen inside. Everybody, of course, knows Terry because he's been here many times as an actor. Most recently, I guess, Lunenburg.
Lunenburg was the last
A
one.
couple of years ago. Sexy Laundry, of course. We had Debbie here a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
You and Deb
Yeah.
rocked it in Sexy Laundry.
Well,
and,
thank you. Yeah.
And we're going to get you back
It's
here
been-
again as soon as we can. As soon as we can all get indoors. We're doing
Baco
the outdoor
Noir.
thing. But Baco Noir.
No,
Yeah, we don't have any Baco for you today.
We try to get some alcohol involved somehow.
I wore the shirt. I wore the Baco Noir shirt.
I love it.
Just in homage to you. In homage.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Not a stranger to a cocktail, are you, Mr. Barna?
I am not, sir.
I didn't think you were.
I am not. I am a big fan of the cocktail. And what I wanted to, should we get into it?
Whatever you want.
Well,
Yeah,
this
let's
is-
do it.
This is exciting.
Yeah, 'cause we go.
Okay, because what I wanted to do was show you a cocktail show you how it's done in the bars, but also I want to show you what I call the lazy man's cocktail. Because invariably it's late in the evening, and the best way to top off a lovely day is to go for a little soak in the hot tub with a refreshing beverage. And I always find myself standing naked in front of my bar, trying to decide what do I want to drink tonight. And so it's a lot of times just a bourbon or a scotch, something simple, but sometimes you want to have something a little more tasty and
A little more different.
A little more different.
Everyone will keep their clothes on during the making of this video
No
behind
promises.
this bar. Oh, yeah, no. It is Terry, so there are no promises. No promises at all. What are we making, my friend?
We are making what is
You're
called,
making lazy and I'm making
you're
bar.
making a little more fancy.
Oh, I'm making a
traditional.
fancy schmancy. I'm making
We are
traditional.
making what's called a sidecar.
A sidecar.
And part of the reason I chose that is because pretty much every household you go to, for some reason they may have a bottle of cognac or a bottle of brandy.
Right.
And Grand Marnier or Cointreau or something, because it's something that you serve as an aperitif, but it doesn't get drunk a lot.
Right.
So I thought, well, why not use some of that up that's in the cupboard, and it'll help with that. This goes back to like World War I.
Right.
There's a big battle between New York and Paris of who owns the rights to the drink itself, but it's a very simple mix of either brandy or cognac and any one of the orange flavored liqueurs and some lemon juice.
Perfect.
And it's fabulous. There's some controversy around whether or not you should sugar the rim. We're not going to do that.
Okay, we will not sugar the
well,
rim.
I don't want to put you through
I get
that.
it. No, I totally get it.
I find that what makes it so exciting is it having that little tartness.
Yeah.
And I just find a sugar rim just makes it a little too sweet. So
It's basically a daiquiri, only made with brandy instead of
exactly.
rum.
Exactly.
Because it's a sour. It falls into the sour category
It does.
of cocktails. I heard this story about Paris. Guy riding up in a motorcycle with a sidecar. And that's
Yeah.
at the Ritz Bar in Paris, which of course has famous history. Hemingway liberated the Ritz Bar.
Yes.
When Paris was liberated at the end of the Second World
Yep.
War. Personally, he walked in with a revolver and liberated the bar. So the bar has a history. So I don't know. Why don't we say Paris?
Let's say Paris. Let's go
just
with
for
Paris.
the sake of this.
We'll go with Paris.
We're going with a French sidecar. So
Sure.
where do we start? How do you
easy.
want me to start?
Just dump some ice into your shaker
Okay.
there. I am just going to, I have my fancy my fancy glass, and I'm just going to put some ice in there.
Okay.
And then what you need, sir, is let's go 2 ounces
Okay.
of the brandy, and I've got some Courvoisier. So what's nice about it is it's 2 parts brandy, 1 part lemon juice, 1 part Cointreau. So math would say half a glass. So that's
Perfect.
1 and 2. There's your 2 right there.
Okay.
All right.
I've got some brandy in a glass. Am I putting in the Cointreau now?
Yes, you
Okay.
put an ounce in or free pour or whatever
Well,
tickles
I'm
your
doing it.
fancy. Are you doing
it
legit?
a la bar.
All right.
You're doing it a la Terry.
I'm doing Grand
So you're
Marnier.
free pouring, and
So I want to go to about 3/4.
Perfect.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Okay, close enough for theater.
Okay, good enough for theater. And then you want an equal amount, 1 ounce of your lemon juice.
Okay, this is fresh lemon juice. I just squeezed it just a little bit before.
And I'm trying to cut down on what's going to be left behind to clean up. So I'm just cutting open a lemon, and then we'll just give it a good squeeze right into the glass. And right now that looks, see, and then you can use your knife.
Now I guess I need to do some shaking, do I?
You get to do some shaking, get
Okay.
it nice and cold. I will do a whole lemon, which should be,
You're
might
putting
be
in the
too
juice of
much.
the whole lemon?
you know what, I think I only need half.
Okay.
That's
I mean,
looking good. It's looking good to me.
I'm
And
not
then
calling you out. They're big lemons. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, we need a good lemon.
Well,
So you shake. I use the finger Twizzler.
so you see, the good thing about doing it your way is you're all ready to drink. I'm still shaking like an idiot. I'm standing here like an idiot, and you're half in. Oh man. Okay. I that's it. I'm
So
done.
basically, when you're done, you have a glass and a knife to clean. So there you go.
Now, traditionally, I'm gonna strain this
Yes,
drink.
I think you should.
Okay, you're kind of an on the rocks guy. Look there, I've got
Yep.
an easy pour.
Well, what's nice about this too is that it stays cold when you're naked in your hot tub.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna throw in some orange
Yes,
peel.
there's an orange zest you can throw on there.
Here,
And as we
I
talked
got
about-
another piece if you want.
Now,
you want some orange peel?
here's the fun part.
Or is that too fancy?
Oh, you know what? I'll throw it in there.
Okay.
Sure. What the heck? All right.
Look at that. That looks
Now,
exquisite.
here's the cool thing that I just learned.
Oh.
This was the tradition that made it all fancy.
Ah.
Take a little bit that's left,
Okay.
pour that in there, and that special treat is called the Sidecar.
Oh, come on. Really?
I kid you not. And people get excited because they take the shot glass and they take what's left in here, and you have your little Sidecar.
Jack Northmore, great actor, he always used to call that his annuity. Whenever there was a little bit left over, he said, and this is our annuity. But I love the side. Isn't that fantastic?
There you go.
Look at that. So we've got this. This is gorgeous.
And it's easy to make, and you can decide.
And it's 2 for 1.
Just
I'll try the sidecar.
All right.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, buddy. Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
No, thanks for being had. Oh, yes.
Isn't that lovely?
It-
I don't
you know
think you
what?
need sugar. It doesn't need the
No,
sugar.
no. The sugar, the rim, it would be crazy. Now I'm going
Yeah.
to try this one because this has got the orange little
Yeah.
thing in it.
You got the zest.
But this is exquisite. We're standing here in the blazing hot sun, and this is the perfect drink.
Yep.
Is it after 5 o'clock yet? Doesn't
Somewhere.
matter. We don't care.
There somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah. I know. Isn't that lovely? And it just and then you just sit and enjoy. You can sit with a book.
I'm
You
glad
can-
I
you
have
can-
the sidecar because this tastes like another already. So this little extra treat, this little sidecar is going to be great. Okay, so now we're hanging out here. We're on the tiki deck. We're drinking these exquisite sidecars.
Yes.
Lazy man, traditional, fancy
Yeah,
glass
fancy
versus.
glass.
I had my teeth in that glass last night. I think.
I thought I tasted denture cream.
So if we were going to have a little, because it is a little early in the day, so we should kind of cut it with a little something to eat.
Yes, yes.
Should we have a little snack?
I
What
think
would we
so.
have with it?
You know
would
what?
be best
I'm a
with
big
this?
fan of the charcuterie board. I think that a nice couple of nice little cheeses.
Yeah.
And you could kind of have a mix from the mild to the stronger cheeses, and I think this would just blend.
And maybe like
with
a little prosciutto, a little salami, like just or just a
Absolute-
cheese board. You
Yeah.
think?
No.
Oh no.
Throw
Okay,
some-
we'll mix
oh,
it
yeah.
up.
No, always meat.
And while we're sitting having our charcuterie, nobody
You
says
pulled-
that like
good-
Debbie Collins.
You're not in front. You're not in front of your Tiki Bar sign. There you go.
Florida. Now he's the director. Florida. Sorry.
Anyway,
have
yes,
I been
Deb-
out of the shot the
Deb-
whole time?
Deb-
Or has it just been the Terry show? I know the cameras haven't even been on me the whole time, you schmuck. They haven't even been looking at me. It's all about you, but it's as it should be.
I don't know. It's up to you, buddy.
So-
what you're doing here is amazing, and
Well,
I love that you're
Bless your heart.
on the forefront.
But
of
I
this.
need to know. We're sitting. We're eating. We're having our charcuterie board. We're drinking these. What tune should we be listening to, other than your beautiful in dulcet tones, by way of introduction, which I love, by the way?
You know what? It might be fun to throw a little Mel Torme or something
Ah!
on. Get a little Velvet Fog going while
You fancy yourself as a bit of a Mel Torme thing, eh?
I enjoy the Mel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, okay, something by Mel Torme. Maybe not the Christmas song or something
No,
like that. But
no. There's a lot
go
to
with
his
something
library,
else.
or even some Bobby Darin might pep it
well,
up a bit.
now, I
But
love
think-
Mel Torme, but
I
you
don't think
can't
I'd
go
go too
wrong.
modern with this.
Well, this is a classic cocktail. This is
Exactly.
like one of the 6 cocktails. You know, when they say, these are the 6 cocktails that are like the quintessential cocktail, because this is like the ultimate sour cocktail, right?
Yeah.
Like, because of the fruit juice and and all that stuff that's happening in it.
Yeah.
This is like an absolute, and again, it's like a Manhattan. It has 3 ingredients. They're in perfect proportion,
Yep.
or mine is. I don't know what's happening in your glass.
Do you want to try?
I imagine it's a perfect proportion too.
After COVID, I'll make you one.
But you know what I mean? It's so simple.
it is.
It's like, it's 3 ingredients that are perfect, just
Yep.
in harmony together. The
And
proportions are great.
I would love to meet somebody who does not have a bottle of brandy and a bottle of orange liqueur sitting in their cabinet.
Well, you know, like,
Just one of those things that you seem to have.
it's like cherry brandy.
Yeah.
I got a bottle of cherry brandy that's been sitting on that bar since like 1971.
It's got mold on it.
Oh, yeah. Well, there was the problem. There we
Yeah,
go.
that could be it.
Yeah, it's great. But Tara, thanks so much, my friend.
thanks
It's
for
great
having
to see you.
It's so great to see you, and keep up the good work, man. Like,
Well,
this
you
is
know,
great.
we're doing our thing, man. We're all doing it as best we can, and
Yeah.
you know, we love you. We love your work. Our audiences love you and adore you, and so
Well, thank you.
know, we're
Thank
gonna
you.
We'll
I
be,
love
you'll be
coming up
back
here.
as soon, you know,
I'd love to.
as we gather.
I hope so. I'd love to.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah. Take
Thanks
care,
for
my
this.
friend.
It's fabulous.
You have been
Cheers.
at Dave's Tiki Bar. You know you didn't have
Roll
to
credits.
come far. The credits are rolling. Dave's a drinking. I'm a drinking too. Why don't you come on by and we'll schmooze? Hey,
For you.
for you.
And everybody kept their clothes on. Cheers.